Hi, this video is to show you what I've made since Pistons were implemented in Minecraft. So my first creation was an automatic wheat farm. As you can see, all the wheats are ready. So the concept's very simple. You flick this switch, the pistons with gravel on them retract, letting the water flow over the fields, harvesting the wheat. It then gets washed to a central collection point where you pick it all up. So it's quite efficient. So the water to hydrate the farmland comes from these slits here. You'll be able to see it better when I turn the water off. So just picking up the last seeds and wheat. So if I turn it off, you can see that every other block here is a water source block, and I've put the dirt on top. I then decided to make an automatic sugarcane farm. The only problem being that you can't use water to harvest sugarcane as you can the wheat. So I came up with a few techniques to overcome this. So the first shuffles cobblestone under the sugarcane to harvest it. So as you can see in the screenshot that's coming up now, that's where the water is to allow the sugarcane to grow. So you flick the switch, it shuffles, and then you have to turn the water on to wash it into the central collection bit. The problem with this is that it uses a lot of land for very little return, so I then set about trying to make it more compact. So just collecting the last bits. So another technique I experimented with was having a floor of sticky pistons with dirt on top and the sugarcane on top of that. When the sugarcane was ready to be harvested, you flipped a switch, the pistons retracted, and the cane harvested, and it then got washed into the channel. The problem was that it was a very expensive solution. It required a lot of sticky pistons. So I came up with another technique that harvests the sugarcane by stopping the water flow that's required by the cane. As you can see in this screenshot, I've got water channels going down the side of where the sugarcane grows, and then in the empty channel you can see where the piston comes up to block the water flow to cause them to harvest. And then I've got this reservoir up here to wash the sugarcane into the central channel. So it's obviously a lot more efficient than the shuffle method and uses a lot less pistons than the sticky piston floor method. So turn it off, click the last few. So I'll go down here and show you how it's wired up. So these pistons are the ones with gravel on, and they control the reservoir. And they're directly linked to those pistons that control the water flow. So the shuffle method is a redundant method, but I thought I'd show it you as I thought it was pretty clever and it might be useful to a project one of you is working on. So just turn the water off. So yeah, thank you for watching.